Hi YouTube, it's Shauna here again. This week I'm doing a special vlog on the whole Trayvon Martin case and, the controversy and everything that's been going on with that. I just wanted to do a quick little vlog on that and basically my opinion on the whole matter. So for those of you guys out there that haven't heard about the Trayvon Martin incident, and anything, which I doubt no one has. I doubt that there's people out there that haven't heard about it because it's been all over the news and everything. But just in case anybody hasn't, I'm just gonna go through and do a brief little thing of what happened, explain briefly what happened, and just give my opinion on the whole subject. I'm going to be looking down because I always write my thoughts down. That way I don't seem like I'm stumbling over my words and looking stupid. So, basically, Trayvon Martin was a young 17-year-old African-American, boy. He had went to the store one night to grab some candy. I think it was like a bag of Skittles or something. And, on his way back from the store, I think it had started raining. Yeah, it had started raining or whatever, and he had on a hoodie, so he decided to put his hood up while he was walking home. Now, meanwhile, George Zimmerman, a Caucasian male, was sitting in his car. He was supposedly on neighborhood watch for the neighborhood, and he saw Trayvon walking with his hood on, and he automatically, put two and two together. Oh, African-American young male wearing a hood. He looks suspicious. So he called the police and said that Trayvon looked suspicious and looked like he was on drugs and he was looking at houses or whatever, and that they needed to get the police out there or whatever. And so while he was on the phone with the 911 operator, there's video and stuff. You can probably even go on YouTube and YouTube like the 911 call. But in the 911 call, like, you can hear him saying, "Oh, these assholes, they always get away with it," and all that stuff. And then and the 911 operator was like, "Are you following him?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm following him." And the 911 operator was like, "Well, we don't need you to do that." But he did it anyway. So, basically, he chased Trayvon down, followed him, and he shot and killed him dead. And then George Zimmerman wasn't arrested. You know why? Because he said he was using self-defense. Trayvon was, he was using self-defense on Trayvon Martin. And there's this law. This all happened in the state of Florida. There's this law in Florida that says if you're using self-defense on somebody, you happen to kill somebody or whatever, you don't have to be arrested for it or whatever. But obviously, it wasn't an act of self-defense. I'm not believing that bullshit at all. Because I know it wasn't an act of self-defense. I know that because Trayvon was only 17 years old. He was 160 pounds. He was unarmed. The only thing he had on him was a freaking bag of Skittles. While George Zimmerman was about 200 pounds and armed. And Zimmerman has a criminal record. He has a history with domestic violence. And in 2005, he was arrested for an altercation with a police officer. He was a resisting officer with violence, and he was charged with also battery of law enforcement officer. So he has a history of violence. He has a criminal record based on violence. Now, the only thing that they really found on Trayvon was that he got suspended or whatever, or something happened at his school where he had an empty marijuana bag or whatever. But, he's a teenager. Teens do stupid stuff like that. And it's no history of violence. George Zimmerman has a history of violence. Now there's another 911 call tape that you can probably YouTube it or whatever, and it's basically a neighbor had called the police because she had heard screams of help. She heard an altercation going on outside of her house, so she called the police, and you can actually hear in the 911 tape like a young boy screaming help, obviously Trayvon, like screaming help, help, help me. And then there's a gunshot and the scream stopped. Obviously, that was Zimmerman shooting Trayvon and killing him. So, like I said, this wasn't an act of self-defense or whatever. This was an act of racial profiling and racism. Like I said, George Zimmerman, a white male, a Caucasian male, saw a young African-American male walking through the neighborhood with a hoodie, a dark hoodie and jeans and stuff, and automatically thought, oh my God, he looks suspicious. He's probably going to try to kill somebody or rob somebody or whatever. And that wasn't the case at all. He was just trying to get back home. He had the bag of skills in his hand. Now, if Trayvon had killed Zimmerman, Trayvon would have probably been immediately arrested. He'd probably be in jail right now. He'd probably be serving a freaking life sentence. But Zimmerman, not arrested at all, because apparently he was using self-defense against a young 17-year-old, 160-pound boy. Really? No, don't believe that. Zimmerman claimed that he chased them down or whatever, and no, Trayvon was fighting him back and stuff, and trying to grab the gun and shoot him. Don't believe that bullshit at all. And then, like I said before, Zimmerman claims he was on neighborhood watch, but he was armed. He had a gun on him, and I thought that when you're on neighborhood watch, you're not supposed to be armed with guns or anything. It's just supposed to be, you know, you're watching the neighborhood. You're not supposed to be armed. But anyway, I just wanted to do this vlog because an innocent teen is now dead, and there needs to be justice for this. I mean, this was obviously an act of, like I said, racial profiling and violence, and because of that, an innocent boy is now dead. So if you want to help, there's this website. I'm going to put it in the the description bar, so you can I'm going to put a link to the website so you can go on there, and it's http dot I don't know what that's called. It's like a semicolon thing, and then / action.naacp.org /Trayvon, and then the little dash letter, and basically you're just sending your thoughts to Florida State Attorney Angela Corey, who is overseeing the grand jury case, and, you know, just signing a public letter of justice for Trayvon, because like I said, we need justice for this act of violence, for the killing of this young innocent boy. And, you know, it really, like, goes out to my heart, but mainly because I'm an African-American female. You know, I'm a double minority, and I'm also young. I'm 19. I'll be 20 in 2 months. And, you know, I just know that if something like this had happened to me or whatever, my family, they will want justice too. I will want justice for you know, my death. I mean, this obviously was not an act of self-defense. This man was obviously racial profiling. He was obviously racist. And like I said, we need justice for this. So, the link to the website is going to be in the comments section, and you guys can go there, sign the letter and everything. And yep, that's basically it. I just want to do that quick little vlog on that this serious issue that has been going on. So bye guys, see ya.